Malformed energy. Is this going to be a problem for all of us, including animals? I think you will find this to be of enormous importance, so if you could stay with me, please. Time carries with it an unspeakable horror. The best way to explain this is with an example. It doesn't matter if the example will happen because it's only to make the rest of this easier to explain. The example is, what if the universe was cyclic? Gravity would eventually pull everything in the universe to a single point. Then critical mass could happen, causing another Big Bang. Then the universe would consist of hot gas. As it expands and cools, it would form new planets and people. We could get put back together exactly like we are now. An important point is, if we were put back together exactly like we are now, we would feel exactly like we do right now. But what if we were put back together with slight differences? How would we feel then? If only one or two atoms were displaced, we wouldn't even notice any difference. Remember, every day the body loses cells and usually grows new ones, yet we still feel the same. How many atoms must be displaced before we feel different? Even then, we would still feel a lot like we do now. There's plenty of evidence that other people experience the same basic feelings of happiness and pain that we do. So if we were put back together with some differences, we would still feel the same feelings of happiness, pain, and love. It's entirely possible that it would feel like waking up in a different body where we feel mostly the same, even if we look different on the outside. Even if we didn't feel exactly the same, we would still feel alive. Getting back to the universe, but we don't have to wait to see if another Big Bang will happen or not. Something else has already happened. You've probably heard that matter and energy are interchangeable. Scientists have converted matter into energy, and in a different experiment, they've converted energy into particles of matter. Matter really is a form of energy. I'm going to refer to everything as energy. Every time we exhale, we lose energy in the form of carbon dioxide, and every time we eat, we gain new energy from the food. After enough time, we get a whole new body. It still has the same pattern as the old body. When I say pattern, I mean DNA, fingerprints, etc. It's easy to think the pattern is the real us, but it isn't. As evidence, if they made a duplicate of you, like a clone, and this clone has the exact same pattern as you, and you met this clone, you'd notice that you are you. If you stepped on your clone's toe, the clone would feel the pain, not you. The real you is contained in your energy, not your pattern. So if your energy got put back together again, then your energy feels mostly like yourself, even if the pattern is different. But wait a minute. If we gain new energy every day, why do we still feel the same? Why does our new energy feel the same as our old energy? Could it be that every tiny particle is the same, and the energy just has a different point of view depending on where it is? All energy is your energy. Scientists agree energy can never be destroyed, only transformed. Our energy will be used to make new people in the future, according to the carbon cycle. So to recap, if our energy were put back together with some differences, it's entirely possible our energy would feel a lot like we do now. Not exactly the same, but we still have awareness and hopefully happiness. So what happened to the energy that used to be in our body? What happened to the energy that was our younger self? It's not getting put back together with some differences, is it? Uh-oh. Have you ever wanted to be in two places at the same time? Good, because you are. All of your old energy is in the process of getting put back together, and some of it already is. All energy feels like you. We really are all in this together. There are plenty of reasons to believe this video is wrong, but I have more evidence that it's right. How would you feel if it does turn out to be right? There is reason to believe the universe might last forever and us with it. The good news is I know how to fix everything. There is hope for a brighter future with no unnecessary pain. We can have a great future. Please don't try to fix this without me, because there is some vital information not included in this video. There's some really bad news not mentioned in the video. Let's talk in the comments. If you are watching this embedded, you can click the YouTube icon. Thanks for watching.